speaking of ugly comments, Theo Epstein's criticism. I did not. I don't really get it. I'm not gonna. I don't even know who the guy who tweeted it out was. But he said something to it's a failure, and he brought up two teams. What was it, the Dodgers, and then who was the other team?
Yankees. The Yankees,
who have won 0 World Series since Theo Epstein started as the Chicago Cubs. Was he the general manager or
president of operations or vice president of operations or something like
yeah?
that.
And to to try and make that a cop out, I don't even know. The guy, I thought it looked like he wrote for like a Chicago like blog. I don't know, but do people really think that like if you win a World Series, it has to be like 108 years. You finally won the World Series. You can't say that's a failure at all. 9 playoffs appearances.
The guy writes for Baseball Prospectus, which is a pretty, know.
Is that right? 9 baseball? No, that can't be right. 9 playoff appearances.
No, 6 playoff appearances.
He's been there for 9 years.
5 of the last 6.
He's been there for 9 years. My apologies.
Yeah. I mean, it's a dumb comment. He got, kind of what he was looking for in the engagement, but
oh my gosh,
it's a dumb
that's more
comment.
Replies than I think he's ever gotten.
Yeah, the ratio
before.
is, 522 quote tweets. He definitely got ratio there, but it's just a dumb comment.
What's the point? You have to be thinking like I'm going to troll everybody on this tweet.
Yeah, I think I really hope that's what he was aiming for because that's just dumb. I mean, look at.
A lot of things you can say about this Cubs team. It's not Theo Epstein's problem.
No,
the team that he put out there on paper should have been a lot better these last few years. But the Javi Baez, like, what do you think? He thought he just should have predicted that Javi Baez, Chris Bryant, like Anthony Rizzo, they would have had kind of down years. You think he's just supposed to predict that and change it all up? Like these are reliable guys who did not come to play this year, and he's supposed to take the blame for that. Like the whole Yu Darvish thing, that's working out. Jason Hayward, I wouldn't say that maybe the money is as much as you wanted to. But yeah, I think I'm fine with that contract at this point.
Jason Hayward's had 2 good years in a row. I'm perfectly okay with what we did with Jason Hayward.
I have no problem with any of those contracts at this point.
Tyler Chatwood's contract I disagree with, but
but he also had some injuries and stuff, and I mean, even he
has bounced back
well. He pitched well. I mean, I'm not saying he was worth the
his first year was god awful. His last 2 years he was serviceable.
Yeah, he's not worth the money, but he's still. But
listen, the fact of the matter is we've been on this planet 30 and 25 years respectively. If you would have told us at any point in our life we'd be at the playoffs 5 of 6 years, we'd get our World Series, we'd play in 2 straight NLC or what was it, 3 or 4 NLCSs, and we'd be in around 90 wins every year, you'd sell whatever you had to take that.
He can't go out there and play the game. He can't go out there and play the game.
If you would have told anybody in 2012 where we'd be, they'd say you're crazy because that team was a joke and they were like the laughing stock of baseball. And it's kind of an embarrassment of riches right now. Yeah, it sucks. We've only got 1 World Series out of it, but the fact of the matter is the Cubs have been competitive for the last 6 years. They've been in the division races. They're not out of it by the All-Star break, which is where we were a lot of times when me and you were growing up. So people need to quit complaining and look at this, outside of.
It's just a dumb take.
It's just a dumb comment.
Yeah, dumb comment, dumb take, a hot take that you're trying to get people to maybe click on your freaking tweet or something. But I think it's dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Theo Epstein is he's gonna go down as maybe one of the best to do what he's doing.
Oh, when he retires, he'll be the best general manager probably in history.
He could be in the Hall of Fame right now, and no one would 100%. Be mad about it.
100%.
So, it's annoying to see stuff like that, especially. Yeah, this team's gonna be different next year. That's for sure. But you can't be blaming it on Theo Epstein.